Hi traders, welcome to this video from FXDD. My name is Chris from Elite Currency, and we're going to take a look at the euro dollar. But first of all, be aware of the risks involved when trading for exchange and global financial markets in general. Please seek the advice of an independent financial advisor for more information on that. Alright, this is the euro dollar 4-hour chart here, and the price failed to break below the 112.50 zone. Let's show you right here. This was a very strong support area. Price retested it 3 times here. 1, 2, 3. Ultimately, it didn't break. It made a falling wedge reversal chart pattern, and it has broken above the resistance of that pattern, in fact, and also a break above the 21 EMA. So I think we're looking at a little bit of a bullish breakout that could go up to 113.50, perhaps the R1 weekly pivot point. If it breaks above that, maybe even space up to 114. Now the question is, will price then bounce and make a retracement at that spot? I think there's a good fair chance that that will occur, that there could be a correction. If you like waves, there could be an ABC zigzag pattern, for instance. Maybe back to the weekly pivot point, back to the previous head and shoulders level. This being a left shoulder, right here, this being the head. Maybe here a right shoulder. Not really in balance from a time perspective, but still could act as a bouncing spot. So we might see an extension, correction, and I think there's a fair chance we could get a bounce back to the upside and get a bigger bullish correction on the euro dollar, especially after failing to break below support and now breaking above the resistance trend lines and moving averages. I think that that's a fair assessment at this moment. I think we have an ABC probably completed, which means that at this point, there could be an ABC correction to the upside on the euro dollar. Now, that would change if price really shows a lot of momentum to the downside, if it hits the R1 or R2, and then starts to show a lot of momentum, a lot of impulse to the downside, bearish, of course, in that case, then that would change things. In that case, if we see a bear flag like this, I would be very careful of the upside. In fact, if it breaks that bear flag, it could be a good continuation trade. Ultimately, I think trading to the downside is best when done below 112.50, when done below 112, I think 30 is the bottom, approximately plus minus, waiting for that confirmation of that break, because price has really had a lot of trouble to break through this zone. I think waiting for the break of that zone is the best, maybe with a daily candle, a clear daily candle close like this, for instance, a close below the previous bottom, a close near the low, a pretty big candle. All of that would confirm, I think, a downside. Look for a small little flag the day after or 2 days later, and there should be a continuation down to perhaps 111, 111.50, 111, 110. Those are targets to think about. For the moment, though, I am leaning towards this being an ABC, this being an ABC, and now getting an ABC to the upside. That ABC upside could take price all the way back to the previous top up in here at around 117.50. So that could be the main target for the euro dollar to the upside. Otherwise, looking at this, you can see weekly candle had a little bit of a wick there. So there is some reaction to this support zone. And on the hourly chart, we are looking perhaps at a wave 5 at the moment. This being a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those that enjoy waves, I think this pattern could be taking place of a bigger wave 1, of that bigger wave C. And if we put a fib from, let's dive into the 50-minute chart. Let's put a fib from the wave 2 to the wave 3 here. All right, the start of wave 3 to the top of wave 3. And you can see that there was a good 38.2 fib bounce and a second break above the 21 EMA. And that price is now headed towards the upside. So I think that momentum could last up to 113.50, maybe even extend up to 114. Then price is going to hit a bigger resistance zone, and there will be a new break or bounce spot, a new decision zone. I'm leaning towards, already as I indicated, a bounce here, an ABC first, before a bigger upside is going to take place. All right, more webinars, live webinars, trading webinars right here on the top link, educational webinars in the bottom link. We're looking forward to see you there. Of course, also, Nennet and I are sharing our live analysis, wave and technical analysis on the FXDD website, so check that out. And you'll get daily updates, in fact, often in the morning. So feel free to check that out as well. Wish you all good trading in the meantime, and talk to you soon. Cheers.